Okay, all good.
So straight into this one?
Yeah, in between.
Yeah, right shoulder.
Thanks.
All right, Jayson Doelz was a 27-year-old young man who went missing on Monday the 9th of January 2012. We now know that Jayson was taken from the house behind me at 83 Royal Avenue, Paraka, after being severely beaten and abducted, and was taken in a vehicle to the Little South Para Road near Kersbrook. We believe that Jayson tried to get away from his abductors at that location, and it was there he was beaten and stabbed to death. The point on the road where that occurred is on the road to Williamstown, and where the 60km/h speed zone changes to an 80. We know that on the day of his death, Jayson attended the house here, and there was at least 4 people present at the house. It's likely that some of those present may not have been involved, or may have become caught up in Jayson's beating, abduction and subsequent murder through being there at the wrong time. We know that the vehicle was a black XR6 Ford, and that it had stripes, horizontal stripes along the side, and was in good condition and had mag wheels. But we are unable to get a picture of exactly the striping on that vehicle, but we've got a likeness of the vehicle which has been circulated. That vehicle hasn't been seen since the time of Jayson's murder, and we've got inquiries underway at the moment to locate the vehicle. We're here today, obviously with forensic response and major crime investigators searching the house for evidence, and we're sure that we will find evidence connecting Jayson's abduction and assault and murder at this house. The people who occupy the house now have absolutely nothing to do with Jayson's murder, and they are people who've occupied it since. So I would ask that you don't actually show the images of those people, because they're innocent people caught up in what's a pretty nasty set of circumstances. We're appealing to anyone with information about the murder, anyone who knows the whereabouts of the car involved, and for those people who may have been present on the day who were not necessarily involved in this terrible crime, for them to make contact with us straight away. It is likely they might be scared to come forward because they think they're in trouble, or indeed they may have been threatened or coerced into not talking to the police. Also, on the 9th of January, a person contacted Holden Hill Police Station anonymously and provided information in relation to some activities at the house. We'd ask that person to make contact with us again through Crime Stoppers so that we can speak to them. I'm happy to take some questions.
What are you looking for here, Des?
We believe he was severely beaten and possibly stabbed at this address, and when he was taken from the address, he was in a barely conscious state. We expect we'll find a forensic scene at the house, despite the fact that people have obviously cleaned up. We're very certain that we'll find something that will help us here.
Have you interviewed suspects at this stage?
It's very early stages. We have a very good understanding of who may have been involved, and there's investigation is intensifying as we move forward in the coming weeks.
Any idea on a possible motive?
We do have an idea what it was about, but I can't share that with you, except to say that it was a very minor matter.
It was reported previously that it was over a stolen car. Has that been ruled out, or is that still a line of inquiry?
There's nothing to suggest it was over a stolen car.
Why do you believe Jayson was at this address on the day of his murder?
He knew the people here, and somebody had obviously contacted him to attend here, or he had attended here to see somebody. We're not quite sure.